Hey guys, I'm Jalisia. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and handbags. So today in this video, I am very excited about this one because we are going to be unpacking a couple of things. So as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about the Margeux bag. So the Row is so interesting because although it is a like elevated basic and they have core pieces, like they are not a trendy brand at all, but their bags has like a trend of its own. And not to say that it's a trend that's like, you know, it's high and it's low and it's gonna fade out. It's just their bags randomly blows up. And so I just find it super fascinating. From the end of fall to the beginning of winter, the Margeux bag blew up. Like it was this TikTok sensation. And it's just very interesting because the bag has been a staple bag of theirs, but I guess because, you know, it's winter and it's like a nice big bag, and so that's how that came about. But I do also want to add that a few seasons ago, a couple of brands had bowling bags on the runway. So a big one was Miu Miu. And which is so interesting because I feel like Miu Miu was supposed to blow up, but it just hasn't quite gotten there. But that's a smaller shape. It's kind of like, it looked like a dot kit with handles, all right? So that did not blow up. Margeux bag is really what's taking place of the bowling bag kind of trend. And that shape, it's a different, bigger shape than what was supposed to blow up. So the Margeux bag, the 10, which is the size that I like the most, that retails for about $3,400, right? So that's a trend, that's a thing. But the reason why I'm filming this video is actually because there are two more bags that are pretty similar to the style of the Margeux, and I wanted to dive into that. So the first one, so Ferragamo's Hug bag. So the first time that I seen that bag, it was on you know, like on Instagram, where there's this guy and he's like, so tell me about your outfit, what are you wearing? And it was this girl, her name was Tiffany.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good.
What's your name and where you from?
I'm Tiffany Liu. I'm from Maryland, but I live in New York City.
Okay, MD is definitely in the house. Stop playing with her. Woo! Okay, this is a great fit. But you gotta describe it for us right quick.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Describe your fit.
I'm wearing a Balenciaga coat,
Damn!
a Ferragamo purse, and Ferragamo shoes.
Oh my God, okay. Look amazing.
Thank you.
If you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be?
And she was freaking stepping. I mean, I think I probably seen the video maybe about like 2 months ago or so. She looked so freaking good in this Ferragamo Hug bag. So then I looked it up, and I might have just been rushing or something, but when I looked it up, I only seen that there was the larger size of the Ferragamo Hug bag. And so I was like, that's like so, like mainly only fall winter. Like it just gives more so fall winter, right? So then 2 days ago, so I put that in the back of my head. 2 days ago, I wake up to a far-fetched notification, and then I seen the Ferragamo Hug bag mini as a new season bag. I was like, oh my gosh, so they're doing this bag in the mini. Like I said, I didn't see the mini. I think that the mini is more so new for spring 24. That bag is fire, and I feel like it's the perfect amount of designer, but if you know, you know, and it gives you a little more oomph. Because see, the Row is a all the way, if you know, you know. It would have to be another person who wants that same bag who would know that it's the row. And they would really, really have to know the shape of the bag. But with Ferragamo, it does have Ferragamo on it written in small gold letters, but the 2 gold buckles on the front, standing on business. That bag is standing on business, okay? And it's showing up to all the meetings, okay? And it's in the lead. Like it's just, whew. I said, damn. So that's another designer who has gotten into that bowling bag shape. So the Ferragamo Hug in the small retails for $2,900. It has a similar shape to the row. I'm gonna do a side profile of the both of them together just to show you how the openings are kind of similar. And then also with the small, the width is actually 12 inches. So real quick, guys, since I did just mention the small Ferragamo that's 12 inches in width that retails for $2,900, I also wanted to mention the Margaux 12, which is also 12 inches in width. The pebble leather retails for $4,000 and the smooth leather retails for $4,800. So I just wanted to let you guys know that real quick, just for comparison. The row Margaux 10, the width is 10 inches. So the row Margaux 10 is for $3,400, and then the Hug mini bag, the width is 8 inches and it retails for $2,200. So you really do have like a phenomenal option with Ferragamo. It still really gives you that bowling bag shape. It gives you a little bit of pizzazz on the front, and it also retails less. So that is another designer that is really doing the bowling bag shape really beautifully. So next is going to be a bag that I discovered also recently too, so maybe like 3 days ago or so. So this is going to be the YSL Sac de Jour small duffel in shiny leather. So this you can't even buy yet. It's for pre-order. But I was going through the site. I was looking at something. I don't remember what I was trying to find. And I seen it and I was like, this is another bowling duffel bag. Like, you know, this is like another bowling bag shape. And so after I seen the Ferragamo, I was like, okay, let me go back to the YSL and see, because I'm pretty sure this is new. So I seen that it had to pre-order, so that was like my first confirmation. And then I wanted to call YSL too, just to confirm that, like, yes, like it is indeed, and it is new. So this is for the spring 2024 collection, and this bag retails for $31.90. So now it's the row, but I think that the row already had that bag. And then you also have Ferragamo, and then you also have YSL with their own take on the bowling bag shape. I feel like this is a classic shape. Like, this definitely is, like, this is not a trending thing, because a lot of people loved these kinds of bag shapes, but I just feel like this is coming back in on a more bigger scale, and I love that these brands are really having their own little take on it. I feel like the YSL is really nice and really clean, and it has, you know, the Saint Laurent right at the front. But I seriously love the Ferragamo. The row is also beautiful, because I mean, that I think that shape is super unique, like their take on it. But yeah, this is just very cool to see for sure. I also feel like we're going back into bigger bags, and I don't think that it's going to be these like huge, you know, bags like how it was back in, you know, the 2000s or whatever. I really do love where these designers are taking things with these mid-size bags. I feel like mid-size, nicely done mid-size bags are gonna be really a thing this year. And I mean, if you're like older and you've already like been into that, then I completely get that too. But I feel like I see a lot of the designers making room for roomy bags, you know, like bags that you can actually put stuff in and it looks nice. And I think another example of this is the YSL hobo bag. I think that design was just perfect in a bag. Like, and that bag is actually still on my wish list, so we'll see. So that is my take. I think all three bags are really gorgeous, and I really do see I kind of see the hype around the Margeux bag, but I also too think that, well, I've heard that the leather is amazing. I have not felt it yet, but I believe it. I believe it, and I feel like the Rogue had so much buzz in the past like 2 years. I think that people are intrigued with the other styles, and I feel like just with Hermes, like I feel like once people buy Hermes, then that's like all they want. I feel like it's kind of like the same thing with the Row. So once a person bought a bag or two from the Row, then they're all hands on deck for the rest of them. So yeah, and then I know that they're also saying that the Margaux bag is gonna take placement of the Birkin, which is a very, very bold statement, but I see how it can. Like I can definitely see it. And especially, you know, with Mary-Kate and Ashley, they were iconic for bringing those huge, dirty Birkins. And I can definitely see it. I feel like I would not mind getting this bag. I feel like, I also feel like it can kind of be like a fear of missing out kind of thing, because the Row definitely seemed to have a cult following, and I say that in like a great way. So you kind of do want to hop on certain things because you don't know how they're going to be increasing their stuff. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the Row Margaux. I'm really not. And I get the style, and I get what people are going for. I get it. I get it for sure. I do get it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a few other options too. And because I'm just so intrigued with this whole bowling bag shape trend, kind of not a trend, but kind of a trend because it's getting all this attention. Yeah, so I hope that maybe I introduced you to a new style. Let me know below in the comments if you're thinking about getting this bag, or if you've seen this bag in person, and what were your thoughts. Let me know. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, give me a like on this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.